A plan for how to distribute the remainder of the money to mosque shooting victims will be announced this week. Pressure is mounting on victim support to hand out more of the millions of dollars it has collected for those affected by the attacks. And as Logan Church reports, that money is desperately needed.
Tamel Atatuju was shot 9 times at Al Noor Mosque on March 15 when a gunman opened fire. Almost 2 months on, he is slowly recovering.
It's some little sharpness is coming out. It was last couple of weeks I was tried dealing with that. It's quite hurtful. So I asked the doctors yesterday, they pull out kindly. So finally, because it's maybe 3 weeks actually, I have to deal with that pain.
Today is also the start of the Islamic tradition Ramadan, which for most involves fasting during the day. But that's not possible for Tamel, who has to take regular medication.
You know, previous years I do Ramadan and I'm fasting because I'm healthy and strong. But this year is so different. And I'm not doing fasting this year because of my condition. I'm not healthy as before and I'm not fit as same as before too. And then I use lots of medication.
I've met Tamel several times now since the shooting, and I'm always amazed at his good humour. His spirits are always high. But underneath, things are hard, and that's not just from the pain.
At the moment also I get the money from the ACC, but if it's to be not donated at the dawn, it's going to be finished and then I can't survive without the donation.
And how much money have you received from victim support?
They paid me second day, I think as a third day, $5,000 and then $8,000, so which is $13,000 from the victim support.
So far, victim support has handed out 2 lots of emergency funding, totalling $3 million. Those injured received 2 payments, one of $5,000, the other of $8,000. Families who lost a loved one were paid 2 payments of $15,000. Tamel has received some money from victim support, which he deeply appreciates. But he says all of the $10.5 million victim support has needs to be paid out as soon as possible, especially with bills piling up as winter begins.
Because lots of Middle Eastern countries is one man's working, and then, you know, and if died, how these people will survive? So as soon as possible.
So do you think victim support needs to get this money out as fast as possible?
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Victim support has maintained a stony silence on its plan to distribute the remaining money, instead responding to media requests by sending a lengthy written question and answers document. The Wellington-based organisation says they are too busy dealing with victims to be interviewed about concerns about where the money is going. Today, the Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, told media in Wellington a plan for how the funds would be handed out would be revealed sometime this week.
This is a big ask. The scale is significant. They have distributed funds already to those who have been affected by March the 15th, but that is why government has offered support. Even though it's not our fund, we did think that there was really a responsibility to offer up that support, and that is being provided.
Jacinda Ardern says she understands not all of the money that has been pledged has actually been handed over to fundraisers. But until that happens, it's a case of waiting until victim support finally reveals how the money raised will be distributed. And for some, that can't come fast enough. In Christchurch for Checkpoint, Logan Church.